Even 2 drops of castor oil at night can trigger an irreversible body reaction. Even 2 drops of castor oil at night can trigger an irreversible body reaction, is misleading and lacks scientific backing. Castor oil has been traditionally used for various purposes, including as a natural laxative, a remedy for skin conditions, and for promoting hair growth, but it does not cause any known, irreversible, body reactions in such small quantities. Castor oil has a variety of health and cosmetic benefits. It is a vegetable oil that comes from the castor bean plant, a flowering plant that is common in eastern parts of the world. Cold pressing castor bean plant seeds make the oil. Castor oil is rich in ricinoleic acid, a type of fatty acid with anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and pain-relieving properties. Using castor oil as a natural remedy dates back thousands of years. In ancient Egypt, castor oil was used to soothe dry eyes and relieve constipation. In Ayurvedic medicine, a holistic approach to medicine native to India, castor oil has been used to improve arthritis pain and treat skin conditions. Today, castor oil is used in the pharmaceutical, medicinal, and manufacturing industries. It is found in many soaps, cosmetics, and hair and skin care products. Depending on its intended use, castor oil can be taken orally or applied topically. Some people take it orally as a laxative or as a way to induce labor in pregnancy. Others apply the oil directly to the skin and hair for its moisturizing benefits. Castor oil can benefit many areas of health and wellness because of its diverse medicinal and therapeutic properties, such as antimicrobial, antiviral, and wound healing. Acts as a laxative. Castor oil has been used as a natural medicine since ancient times. The oil is still used worldwide in folk medicine to treat conditions such as wounds, eye diseases, and rheumatic diseases. Castor oil for use in the United States as a stimulant laxative. Stimulant laxatives work by enabling nerves in the gastrointestinal, GI, tract, which increases motility and intestinal secretions. This speeds up the movement of material through the intestines, helping clear the bowel of stool. Stimulant laxatives are effective, but they are powerful and only meant to be used for short periods to relieve temporary constipation. People can use stimulant laxatives to clear the bowel before medical procedures, such as a colonoscopy. Digestive enzymes break down castor oil into ricinoleic acid. This acid activates certain receptors in intestinal smooth muscle cells to create movement in the intestines. Some evidence suggests that castor oil is more likely to cause adverse side effects like abdominal cramping, bloating, vomiting, and dizziness compared to another type of stimulant laxative called senna. Castor oil isn't commonly recommended for constipation as a result. A review published in 2022 found that the pooled capsule excretion rate in people who received castor oil was 19% higher than in those who didn't receive castor oil. Other laxatives are typically used for bowel cleansing because of castor oil side effects. Has moisturizing properties. Castor oil is rich in fatty acids that effectively soften the skin, which is why it's used in natural beauty products like skin moisturizers. The oil is also considered an occlusive moisturizer. This moisturizer prevents the evaporation of water from the skin and reduces water loss by forming a protective barrier. Castor oil traps moisture inside the skin, replenishing the deeper layers. The oil is thick and sticky, so it's usually mixed with other oils, such as coconut oil, jojoba oil, and sweet almond oil. These mixtures create hydrating and natural skin treatments. Castor oil also has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties, so it may benefit people with inflammatory skin conditions. There are no clinical studies investigating the effectiveness of castor oil as a skin moisturizer or in treating inflammatory skin diseases. May promote wound healing. Castor oil may also be helpful in wound treatment when combined with other ingredients. The oil helps create a moist environment that promotes healing and prevents wound cracking. Castor oil is a main ingredient in Venolex, a topical dressing used to treat acute and chronic wounds and pressure ulcers. Venolex also contains Peru balsam, a balm derived from the myroxylon tree, and additives, such as glycerol monostearate. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil has also been shown to have pain-relieving and anti-inflammatory properties, which also makes it an effective wound treatment. Castor oil is used in certain wound treatments, but it's not recommended for home use in treating wounds like cuts and burns. May treat certain eye conditions. Some evidence suggests that castor oil may be an effective treatment for certain eye conditions, such as blepharitis. Blepharitis causes your eyelids to become red, itchy, swollen, and irritated. Symptoms are often uncomfortable and can cause dandruff-like skin flakes to form on the eyelashes. A study published in 2021 found that castor oil can supplement deficient physiological tear film lipids. Participants were able to see a reduction in tear evaporation and improvements in blepharitis symptoms as a result. Another study published in 2021 had people with blepharitis apply 100% cold-pressed castor oil to one eyelid twice daily for 4 weeks. The researchers found that those who were treated with castor oil had significant improvements in ocular surface signs and blepharitis symptoms. Castor oil is also an ingredient in eye drops that treat dry eyes, such as Restasis, cyclosporin. Do not put castor oil directly into your eye. Only use the oil as prescribed by a healthcare provider. Might induce labor in clinical settings. Castor oil has long been used as a natural way to induce labor. The oil stimulates the cervix by increasing the production of prostaglandins. These compounds play a central role in pregnancy and the induction of labor. Prostaglandins mediate cervical ripening and stimulate uterine contractions. A review published in 2022 found that oral castor oil is effective for cervical ripening and labor induction in pregnant people. The use of castor oil may improve the chances of a healthy vaginal delivery and reduce the need for cesarean sections, C-sections. Healthcare providers may use castor oil to induce labor. It's best for pregnant people who aren't under medical care to avoid use since the oil can lead to dangerous pregnancy complications. How to use castor oil. Castor oil is only recommended for oral use to treat constipation. It's best to take castor oil under the supervision of a healthcare provider, as it could cause side effects if misused. You can also use castor oil topically as a natural moisturizer by blending it with other oils, such as coconut and sweet almond oil. The oil may also be a helpful addition to denture storage solutions. Brushing and soaking dentures in castor oil solutions has been shown to help reduce levels of Candida fungi, which commonly grow on dentures. Candida can trigger a condition called denture stomatitis, an infection that causes irritation, inflammation, and redness in the mouth. Talk to the healthcare provider about how to use castor oil to clean your dentures appropriately and safely. Some people use castor oil as a moisturizing treatment for their hair. Castor oil is used in hair care in many areas of the world. Its sticky and thick texture could lead to a condition called acute hair felting in people with long, thick hair. Acute hair felting causes the hair to become matted. You may have to cut off the hair if acute hair felting is severe. Dosage. Castor oil is only approved for oral use as a laxative and should ideally be taken under medical supervision to ensure safety. The oil is sometimes used orally for other purposes in medical settings, but it's important to avoid consuming castor oil to treat any other health condition. The typical dose for constipation treatment in medical settings is 1 to 4 tablespoons in a single daily dose. Never give castor oil to children younger than 2. Is castor oil safe? Castor beans contain a toxic enzyme called ricin. The extraction process deactivates ricin, so castor oil is safe to consume when used correctly. The oil is a type of vegetable oil, but it's not a culinary oil. Castor oil has a very thick and sticky texture and is high in compounds that make it unsafe to consume in high doses. Castor oil can lead to serious health issues if you ingest too much. You may develop digestive issues, such as diarrhea and vomiting, or severe electrolyte and acid-base imbalances. It's also unsafe for pregnant people to ingest any amount of castor oil unless it's prescribed and monitored by a healthcare provider, since it can induce labor. Topical castor oil may cause allergic reactions in some people. It's important to test the oil on a small area of your skin to see how you react if you're interested in using it as a natural skin treatment. Helps relieve constipation. Castor oil is perhaps best known as a laxative used to relieve occasional constipation. The oil works by increasing the muscle contractions that push stool through the intestines to eliminate waste. Castor oil is a safe and effective stimulant laxative, but the oil's use in this way has declined over the years as more effective laxatives with fewer side effects have become available. Castor oil has been shown to help reduce straining during bowel movements, create softer stools, and lessen the feeling of incomplete bowel movements.